After a dynamite and explosive performance in Game 1, Rimato seeks to put a 2-0 stamp on Season 2's Division 1 Finals. But will JJ, picking draft for Game 2, be able to clutch out a victory? Welcome, Sunshine fans and bingo enthusiasts, to the Super Mario Sunshine 1v1 Lockout Bingo League Division 1 Finals, and this match between Rimato 13 and JJ SRL. My name is Lego, and I'm here in the commentary booth by the one, the only, the Jeff Compass. Jeff, how are you feeling after Game 1?
You know, I think going in, row control is probably one of JJ's weaker formats and Rimato's best. So I thought going in, wasn't going to be too JJ favored, but he had a win con. I mean, most of the match. It was a close match. It came down to one key goal. Could have been his, but I think JJ, if anyone's going to do it, has the potential to turn this around and make it a 2-1. And draft is honestly turning into one of JJ's best ones. We've seen some really exciting draft matches from him. He played it against Danny. JJ Danny was a really good match, one of my favorites of the season. He upset, I don't know, but he beat Shadow Mario 27 with draft, so it favors. Well, I'm not going to say it favors JJ, but it helps JJ because it aids him in being a lot more mysterious with his clicks, coming up with like creative routes, which is JJ's specialty. So, for those who don't know, I know there is a decent amount of people watching from SRC. Draft lockout. Each player gets to pick 5 goals once we reveal the card in a ladder format. For 30 minutes, those goals are going to be protected. So that's what I think will make this match interesting. What are your thoughts on the format, Lego?
I agree with you that this is like JJ's best shot here to clutch out a game, and I agree that with the assessment that this is probably still going to be an uphill battle for him.
Yep.
Rimato is definitely no slouch in the draft format, but JJ has done a lot over this season too to really push draft forward as a format in terms of the way he views draft and the way he routes draft cards. JJ is a massive proponent of the draft one thing, play another.
Yep.
The problem with that is Rimato is very keen on being able to read his opponent, and while those strategies may work on somebody who may not be aware of JJ's propensity to sort of ignore draft goals when he sees other value on the card, Rimato definitely has that insight. So it'll be put to the test here if Rimato can exploit JJ's tendencies, or will JJ be able to shock and awe the GOAT, quote unquote, of bingo as the card is revealed and the draft is underway. Let's see what comes out of this and what's jumping out at you.
Looks like a pretty solid first pick. There's also 5 links, which is always safe. Can't get both of them. I personally like 3 reds. It has synergy with 6. You could maybe, well, I don't know. 3 reds first draft would be tough because you're not going to get like Bianco 4 Floodless with it probably. But you could go for that. 2 hidden reds hoverless is on the card. Shines and secrets. Is there 5 birds on this card?
I don't.
Yeah, there's also
yes, there is 5 birds right in the middle, but 3 reds clicked away first here by JJ.
Mm-hmm.
And like you mentioned, it is a little rough to pick that first because there's just so much else on the card that you can cut some value out of that click with. But it's still a fine overall, pretty flexible, can go in a lot of different directions. And Rimato's going to click away 5 bluebirds, 5 links.
Those are pretty solid. I didn't even see 5 bluebirds as first. So those are interesting goals because they can both be done with pinna or without pinna. You could use it to mask pinna progress. That being said, I don't see a lot of reason you would go deep Bianco, which is where you could get a 5th bird. So it's probably just going to reveal pinna on this card, especially with pinna being pretty solid. JJ might want to actually counter with like a hidden pinna draft, potentially. 3 secrets is also fine. 4 floodless makes sense. Drafts.
Almost like Bianco 4 Floodless 2 Hidden Reds Hoverless. It's highly synergistic and fits well with what you're going to want to do. You could even make your second hidden red hoverless Pinna if you want to be that spicy. But I'd also think it won't be left up in this second round. 8 episode shines instead clicked away. Another fine choice. Very generic goal.
Not big on that pick, to be quite honest. But I guess if you don't take it, Rimato probably will take it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have taken Hidden and Pinna. Just seems like Rimato is going to focus on. You can infer that he wants Pinna with this. Pinna's pretty decent here. Bells, 2 hidden reds, 6 reds, Hidden and Pinna, shines and secrets, 5 secrets even. So Pinna's pretty decent. So I do think Rimato will take that next. I think he'll take the Hidden and Pinna and 2 hidden reds hoverless actually, or 3 secrets, which is also fine.
Both of those clicked away here, and yeah, Rimato is pretty set up generically. Like the 3 secrets is pretty accessible. Blends well in with 4 boss shines. It's just sort of what they're both with those clicks. Like you sum them up and you end up with a lot of what JJ wants to do implicitly. And so being able to deny some value out of that is fine. Now this is an interesting pair of clicks here. Hidden in Serena, 7 shines in secrets from JJ. And then 2 hidden reds hoverless mopped up here. I would have liked 2 hidden reds hoverless as part of that double click there.
So I honestly think JJ lost the draft pretty hard, but also he is JJ. He can outplay a draft, any draft. He's drafted goals before and then got like none of them. So it's not like horrible. I hidden in Serena. Honestly, Serena's not too bad. There's hidden in Serena, Serena 4 hidden, 9 pipes, 5 secrets, which you could argue Serena 4 is imperative to. Not imperative, but it's a nice little benefit. But it's like 4 goals. I don't know. Pinna's pretty decent as well. So I would have liked if JJ took Hidden and Pinna, but it's fine. He's not like in a losing spot off the bat. I just think Rimato got the better end of the draft.
Yeah, I would have liked Hidden Reds Hoverless being part of that last pair of draft clicks from JJ, but like I can see this fit together. Mm-hmm. The interesting part of the 8 episodes draft combined with like Hidden Shine and Serena is like you can, with the way that JJ has this set up with 8 episodes essentially being protected from Rimato, that is 8 episodes being drafted in most cases ends up just going to whoever drafted it. It's sort of hard to steal that away. And like you can fit a fair amount together with that, and like committing to Serena as part of 8 episodes in draft is now a viable thing for JJ. The 7 shines and secrets feels almost like a throwaway pick. I don't know how hard JJ is going to be able to focus on 7 and secret from the get-go. That would basically be a hard commit. And even the fastest runners, you end up finishing maybe the Hidden Shine and Pinna within 30 minutes, maybe.
You would have to hard focus it. I don't agree with that pick. There were like I understand. So we've seen throughout the tournament, like some players like will kind of draft like a throwaway pick at the end, which it can be fine, but also like I think there's still 3 damage lists. There's still 40 totals. There's 100 from Gelato if you kind of want to do like a bait or something. 4 bosses. I feel like there was still like good enough stuff left where 7 shines and secrets. Like you're just not going to be able to do that in 30 minutes. Like you can, but if you do that, you're probably not making much progress towards anything else unless it's just like busted, which I don't think it is. So
a 7 and secrets hard commit gets you what? 6 episodes guaranteed. Gets you 3 reds basically. You need to find a 4th secret somehow though. That's the trouble.
Like you getting 6 in 30 minutes, but like
I would imagine 6. Like I don't think you can get a 7th in 30 unless you're a complete lord.
So one thing that I think is going to be important here, you look at Rimato's draft, he has a very fast draft, right? He has 5 birds, 5 links, Hidden in Pinna. by then, he's not that far away off of Noki, which is actually looking really strong in this card. Um, if you look, there's 12 Noki blues, 16 Noki blues, and Eel blues. Now, what JJ can notice is he kind of can block it off. Like, assuming he does Serena, he's going to be behind to Noki. But if you do deep Gelato here, you could take 5 from Gelato, and you can take Sandbird blues. Like, it is a play. You can even argue Wiggler could be like your 4th boss. So will he do it? I don't know. I know JJ is like woke enough. I don't know if he'll do it.
I'm not completely sold on the deep Gelato here. I feel like yeah, in like an ideal world you can pull it off, but I just feel like it loses out speed wise to Rimato. So
I mean, it's slow. Gelato 2 on itself is forever. I don't know, like 2 minutes 30 seconds, which is one of the slowest level shines in the game that isn't like 100 or something. I don't know. I wouldn't hate to see it. I mean, there's also 100 from Gelato. You open up Gelato 3 hundo. I don't know. If you play it well, I think it can work. Is it the best play?
I just think it puts you behind to a lot else on the card if you commit to that. You only get the 1 secret in Gelato, and that's available at the very beginning. You can do Sandbird reds for a red coin for 6 reds, maybe. But
I don't know. I don't know if it's what we're gonna see. I'm just saying it's something you can do.
It's a possibility. I just don't think it's as strong.
Looking at the card, also blues are like kind of weaker, honestly. There's 40 and 65 totals, which those are fine, but like
there's no, other than Noki, there are no blue counts and levels goals.
Yeah, I mean there's 5 links, which is 10 blues, obviously, but
right. Yeah, but that's more of a progression
yeah.
slash just time commitment.
Now,
Same with Bluebirds.
There is 12 from Delfino with blue traits. So there is you get 65, you can route in 5 more blues. That's 7 of those 12 shines. From there you could do like pipes. So that goal is looking pretty solid with blues. I don't know. I think we're gonna see a draft where Rimato is just probably gonna do 3 damageless, honestly, to start. Gets a little bit of a progress towards 2 from 5, gets pipes progress, opens up a secret, fast shines to get to Pinna. That's what I'm predicting. JJ also might rush that, but who knows?
Yeah, that's a good thing to touch on. Like 5 secrets is on this card. 2 from 5. Also, well, 2 from 5 also will make you. Doesn't mean you need to go any deeper, but yeah, pass peon to 4 is a 5th secret, which is totally viable. Not a ton of reason to commit to something like Rico on this card, which takes some power away.
Yeah, like this is very realistically a card where you could do 4 bosses without Rico. Now, typically you're not going to see that because like someone wants to go for the secure if they're close enough, right? Rico 1 is a fast shine, but you could theorize that it could be done without Rico, very doably.
Well, the cutscenes are done. They're loading in the plaza. Let's see what the first move is of the match. And JJ heading for
3 damageless.
3 damageless. Rimato heading to Bianca's. So a little bit of a role reversal there. And I had a hunch that this was going to happen. We didn't really have time to discuss it prior to the start of gameplay, but Pianta, other than that, and we touched on it in terms of 5 secrets, like Pianta gives you access to a secret after 4 more shine, or 4 total shines. So one additional pass Pianta 3 damageless ends up with 5 pipes, but not much else.
Yeah, I mean, Pianta 4 is also just a super quick episode. It's like a minute 15 at JJ's level, maybe a little less. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Rimato also wanted to start this, but like was kind of scared to race it against JJ, because you don't really gain a ton of value if you lose this race. You just kind of did 3 shines. I mean, you still get pipes progress, but you know, it doesn't work.
Yeah, 3 shines, pipes, and a 2 from, but
yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if Rimato wanted to start this, but thought he would lose a race to it. JJ is just gonna. Ooh, I think Rimato Someone's gonna go the long way. Yeah, he'll just get blues. He could have gotten the linked during. Okay, I'm a little upset with Rimato's micro routing. Not the end of the world, but he actually it would have been optimal to just get the linked there, because then Shadow Mario has to run around anyway, and he has 5 links. It's not like the end of the world or anything. I don't know. I think that would have been cute. Ooh, underbell.
Interesting call. Setting up there, JJ going to fight Il Piantissimo. Division 1 has been spared a lot of Piantissimo's wrath, though a couple notable exceptions, of course. We'll see if that remains that way in this match.
I've seen like half of Division 1 die to Piantissimo. It's tough, man. He's fast. He's fast. What can you say? So Rimato has 1 Delfino Shine out of the 12 if he still wants that goal. JJ routing in the 4 blues.
I think this is setting up primarily for 4 bosses here from Rimato, as well as secrets access. I think he's going to probably gauge from the clicks on from JJ what his focus is. Because this setup to Plunderbell or Underbell into Bianco for blues and probably Petey reads to me like he's gonna go to Rico and enter for Rico 1, and then maybe go to Serena and set up just hard commit for 4 bosses.
All right. So do you click 3 damageless if you're JJ? What are your thoughts? Should JJ click this? Should he delay it? I think it's an interesting
If JJ
call.
thinks it's a race, he's gonna click it.
Yeah.
If JJ thinks he's woke about this, he won't. But I think JJ thinks this is a race, and I think JJ will click this. Clean execution of the momentum spin gets him across.
See, if he starts going for blues, he'll probably.
Ooh. He may.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like a delay.
Grabbing
but
that.
That's from my perspective,
Does not get the moon blue. If he goes back and sprays the moon blue. No.
Oh, he just.
Yeah, just
clicks it right away, which is still fair. It could very well be a race. You don't know. It's a very good goal that was undrafted by both of them. Well, I don't know about very good, but very fast. Although it is pretty good still. So I assume JJ will leave. He could do Pianta 4 for the episode, but first to get some progress elsewhere. Probably just unlock stuff where he decides to make his next move. Rimato here, doing his first boss.
Yeah, like I said, curious what Rimato's going to do after this, if he continues and Bianco gets the secret done, or if he goes straight to Rico. He now has essentially perfect information about JJ's first 11 minutes of the match.
Really, unironically been kind of crazy is if JJ died in Pianta 3, suddenly it's not a race and you can just hold that information a little bit. Yeah, I think Rimato will probably go to Rico. 4 bosses, 2 from 5 progress. Totals.
I don't know. He might swerve based on that Pianta 3 click.
He could decide to do Manta, honestly, and start making progress towards Serena. He knows he has that extra time if he so wishes, but.
Yeah, because that Pianta 3 click does reveal that what JJ's been doing. And JJ appears to be setting up for Serena? Interesting.
Yep. Not a bad call. Serena obviously is just probably not going to be something he fully commits to right now, but there is hidden in Serena. Serena 4 hidden. 9 pipes. He already has 3. Backwards Serena whenever. Yeah. I only do it from the side.
In he goes as Rimato unlocks Rico and is poised to enter. Getting half blinked.
You know what would be good on this card is if you could do like infinite wall kicks with Lighthouse. I honestly don't think it would be a bad play for JJ because he's going to be behind a Pinna and he could definitely take some Pinna value, but I don't think he's going to go for it. I don't think he knows it.
You know, for all of the bluster of the infinite wall kick strats, we really haven't seen it broken out in a match in a meaningful way.
That's true, yeah. Which is kind of a shame, but it also makes sense. Like, the thing is, I think it's one of those things where a lot of people in the community can't do it, but it's like, with nerves, it's so brutal. Like, we saw SM, who is easily, like, the best at it in the community, or at least is one of the best. But he just, like, he couldn't pull it off when it came time to do it. Like, spent way too much time trying it. Because it's just scary. Like, you're just, I don't know. It's kind of a thing where it's like, I think it pushes the bingo meta in a really interesting way. Because it's just like, there's just no goal like that where it's like, it tests your nerves as well as your, holy shit, dude. Okay, JJ might actually die. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh.
Can he find a coin?
He should be good. As long as the pink...
There's a freaking... There's one right on there. This is why you need to know beach money, so you know that there's a coin directly to his upper right.
It's like you already spawned. All right. That was very unfortunate for JJ because it's just lost a lot of time. But dying would have lost more. Shit happens. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. Both bells is an interesting goal. I think it pushes bingo in an interesting way, but it's just something the community's not fully up with yet.
Yeah, goal design's important. Decides what we value in the metagame and what we don't.
So JJ's probably a little sad after that. It's like, you know, not the end of the world, but that was a very slow meta.
Yeah, that burns some daylight, which is critical because if he has ambitions of doing this draft completely, he's gonna need to make up the difference somehow.
Ooh, Rimato routing in this bird with the link. That's cute. Does that work?
Should be speedy enough.
Okay, that actually, I'll start. I'm gonna steal that. That's cool. I respect that.
You need a Pappuccino 1-2-1-2 birds for that though.
You need to not get just like destroyed by RNG. I mean, it can also not be RNG and it can be your fault, but it also can be RNG. Depends. JJ here opening up Gelato Beach. What will he do with it? Only time will tell. Could leave, could do Gelato 1, could do Gelato 4, keep him.
Yeah, we'll see how hard he commits to Gelato or if this is just to open it up. Meanwhile, yeah. Rimato is back in Bianco, getting Bianco 3 underway.
First secret. Rimato will probably do Bianco 3, Gelato 1, Pinna 2. I don't really see why he would do anywhere else. Good. I think JJ is going. He's probably going to do the secret at least. Maybe even the hidden red for the red coin. Wouldn't be the worst call. Looks like he is going to leave up Bianco 4 floodless the more this draft goes on, which... I don't know. That's kind of giving Rimato a free goal for later if you don't defend it, but it's like, it is a lot of time for JJ to do that right now, so I don't know how worth it would really be.
Yeah, it is a fairly sizable time investment, upwards of like 8 minutes, I think. Net.
Like 5 minutes, because Bianco 2 is like 2:30, Bianco 3, yeah, it would be like 5. But you do get a.
Or maybe Rimato goes for it if it's like 28 minutes and hasn't seen the click yet.
I think if you're Rimato, you respect it. You leave it up until the draft period. But
like Bianco 4 as a shine is fine to do. Red coin, there's 3 and 6 reds on the card. You know, it's a shine. It's not Shine a secret, unfortunately, for you, but, you know.
Like, if Rimato just wants a Shine to get to Pinna, like, Bianco floor Floodless is not that much slower than 4 if you're good at it. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing him just knock it out. And just, if you get it, you get it. Oh, he's doing it! He's doing it! Okay, see, I was memeing. Well, no, actually, I wasn't even memeing. I think Deep Gelato does have value here. But this is kind of hype. I knew JJ would do something like this. Rimato getting his birds. Now, I could very well see JJ just doing Wiggler right now and then securing 4 bosses. Perhaps. Kind of conceals information while taking a really strong goal.
I would like that too. I do not want him to confirm 5 from Gelato right now.
You don't. You just kind of wait until like you can sense Rimato's gonna get Noki Blues, and then you just do it. Maybe you click it like, you know, it'd be kind of woke. I don't know how woke this would actually be, but like, you see Rimato click 12 Noki Blues, right? You wait like 30 seconds and then just click it. Like, Rimato's not gonna delay 12 Noki. Unless you like purposely click hit an Insta-Rena or something beforehand, you know? I don't know. It could be a play. It could be a play.
Rimato back in it. Gonna do Gelato 1.
Yep.
Second secret for him.
Draft and route so far is like pretty like standard, but the thing is, it works, you know? I think JJ will be able to read pretty much everything with his draft, but like it works. You know, you can't really judge the route because it's gonna work unless JJ can take some power away. So I think he needs to take away 4 bosses. It's a big one. He needs to protect Shines and a secret, I think. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I think it's too early to say how this match will play out. Rimato is going to do his first hidden red hoverless here, I imagine. Second will probably be in Pinna.
First hidden overall as well for Mr. Rimato. Did not do sand.
He didn't? Oh, wow.
No,
I thought he did.
Yote after he got the birds and went down and did 1.
I guess there's not really any value to it besides 5 from Gelato, theoretically, but I don't know. All right, so we'll see if JJ continues his little adventure here. You do Gelato 2 this early, you kind of just commit to it, probably. At least a little.
Rimato recovering from a little bit of rough movement. Continues moving on through.
Oh, bonk. So I really think this play will depend on how JJ chooses to invest his time in Gelato. He might actually be coerced to do Sandbird just because it's a red. I would not be surprised to see JJ do that. Feels like a JJ play. But also that might hurt his 4 bosses, which is something he's going to want.
Gets the linked as well. This is his first linked, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, no way Rimato leaves him links, you know?
Yeah.
But it is...
It's some blue coins.
If you're good at this, like, it really loses no time, and or almost no time, and it's just free 2 blue coins.
Rimato getting the 4th bird here.
Yep, needs 1 more blue, and then he could trade, be at Pinna. So nothing, like, out of the ordinary for Rimato. I think this is pretty much what we all expected.
Yep. He's going to be able to basically finish out every single one of his drafted goals in Pinna in the next 6 minutes.
Yeah, but what does he do from there? So he's going to have 40 totals. Probably.
Yeah, 40 totals he's going to get to. He's going to get... have the lead to 5 shines, or 5 secret shines. He's made decent progress towards 7 in secrets compared to JJ. JJ only has that 1 secret and nothing else. This will be his 3rd boss. He could potentially secure 4 bosses. I think you get to I think you start focusing on like 2 from 5 and try to get to Noki.
The longer this play goes on, the less I see how this is going to work for JJ, if I'm being quite honest.
He's entering 4 here. This will be his 8th episode as well. If he finishes out 4 and doesn't just get the blues.
No, I mean, I think you just commit to it if you're JJ at this point. I don't know. I don't really see how this route is going to work by JJ. I think it can, but I don't know. It feels a little narrow at the moment. We'll see.
Sometimes you just got to commit to your lane.
Yeah, I mean, this is playoffs, right? Like, JJ, this is his specialty. It's just pulling out these plays. I think it's worth taking the risk against one of the best bingo players, or the best bingo player.
5 bluebirds clicked away. As we mentioned, there was like a universe where this could have been outside of Pinna, but
not on this card. I mean, you could argue, you know, for Floodless, you get a boss at a Bianco 5, then you get a secret, shines in a secret. It's a weak play though. Does Rimato have 3 reds?
Rimato has 1 red, which is Bianca 1 reds.
But JJ will.
Or sorry, not Bianca 1, Gelato 1.
JJ will almost certainly delay Sandbird Blues. If he clicks Sandbird
If he
Blues,
clicks this, then that's a punt.
That's pretty much just, if you do that, you pretty much just lose, I think. Gonna have to just delay this. You could probably hold this for like 20 minutes well, maybe a little less. Alright, 5 links is clicked. I think JJ has a pretty good idea of where Rimato is. Totals also clicked. JJ down 3-1. JJ will get 8 episodes here. Does he remember to click it? He does not. This is 8 episodes, right? I don't want to cause any controversy. I really don't.
1 through 3 in Pianta, 1 in Serena, 4 in Gelato.
Okay.
Makes 8.
All right. I will go in to the room. Okay, or PK does. So JJ here, going to Bianco. Gonna defend for Floodless or make progress for bosses, or both. Honestly, he can probably get these 3 shines and still get Rico 1 after, because Rimato would have to do Manta.
We mentioned that there was this universe in where JJ seeds all of Pinna. And this appears to be what he's doing right now. He's sort of giving up on Pinna as a... Now that being said, he could finish it out with 4 with Mecha, but I don't see that being super valuable to him. He may still want to do it. He may still want to do it for just secrets access, though.
Secrets are 2 from 5.
2 from 5.
That's mainly what you would go for. I think at this point, JJ probably is gonna want 2 from 5. I think that's part of his win con. It's way too early to like actually discuss win cons, but you know, objectively speaking. I think there's a universe where JJ loses 3 reds. I think he'll be like halfway through Bianco 4 Floodless when the draft is undone. At that point, Rimato will already have 2 and just do Pachinko. Or Pinna 3. So I actually think JJ is likely going to lose 3 reds. Which will be kind of rough.
Yeah, JJ's just not put any priority on it. And Rimato's sort of doing it implicitly, so...
Yeah, like, if you see the 3 secrets click, maybe if you're JJ, you just kind of, like, do Pachinko. But, like, you're not going to want to just do Pachinko and Gelato 1R right now. Like, it would technically win the goal, but there's no way he knows to do that. I don't know. Could. It would be a strong call. I just don't think he'll do it.
See what he does here. Back into Bianco.
Yeah. So Rimato will probably win 3 reds. It's hard, even at JJ's level. Like, he's a fast player. He's the fastest player in the Bingo League, at least in terms of like raw speed. But even then, like, you have a limit in 30 minutes. Like, you can't just do Manta. You know, Manta and Sandbird, not the fastest things in this. If it was me doing this, I'd probably like be in Sandbird right now, and I'd be sad. Rimato doing this hoverless. Second match in a row he's done this hoverless. Took notes from I don't know, I was actually about to roast someone, but then I felt bad. I'm not gonna say it.
Jeff Coe talks on the commentary.
Hey, I've been
Finishes
less
that out
toxic
though.
this season.
So he will click his remaining draft goals here.
So JJ's probably a little like sad right now, to be completely honest. It's looking tougher and tougher, but I don't think he's out of this just yet. It's tough. Like, it's really tough right now for JJ, though. Like, he's going to lose 3 reds. Rimato's going to Pachinko right now. Maybe Rimato dies in Pachinko again. That happened last match. I don't know. And then Rimato's already going to be at 7 goals with leads to, like, a ton. Oh. JJ will get 4 floodless. This would actually be like kind of a nice goal to be able to delay if you're JJ, but understandably not delaying it. He can't delay it.
He cannot.
I would have liked it, honestly, if Rimato did pin a 3 instead of Pachinko.
You can always go back and do pin a 3, right? And,
Yeah.
and it's sort of like under pressure to finish it out as soon as possible. JJ's going to get 4 floodless here.
Rimato looks to be going back for it. We'll probably just pivot to
3 reds.
Yeah, which is fine. I think that's something Rimato's going to want. It's already puts him at 6 shines and secrets. 4th red, 6 shine and a secret. JJ should probably work on 4 bosses. I think that's something he needs.
He definitely needs it, and he needs to unlock Rico to do it.
He might need, like, see, this is like, he might actually need infinite wall kicks at some point. Alright, Rimato taking a sigh of relief, does not have to do this hoverless.
Well, you can take the rocket into this one. It's
there's no
still
reason.
rock.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's someone who's just better at the rocket than hover. Like Larvae. Although that was not a very okay. See Rimato, that's the type of time I get when I do this level. Actually I do better than that. So I don't know what happened to Rimato there. Stuff happens. I'm gonna roast Rimato though, because he is my mentor. Keep him.
The 6 shines and secrets are easy. Hunting for a 7th now. JJ entering his 4th boss here in Rico. Is making a beeline straight for the blooper. Important to note as well, for those watching at home, JJ has 4 shines in Gelato. Can go back at any time and finish out 5 from Gelato. Meanwhile, Rimato is appearing to make the call for bosses as well. This is another 2 from 5 target for him. Rimato with 2 in Pinna, 2 in Bianco, 2 in Gelato, 1 in Rico, and now starting 1 in Serena.
So JJ can secure this by just doing Rico 2 after this. It's not a shine that gives you a ton of value, but you're going to need 2 from 5, so makes sense. This will also probably this is kind of bad for JJ actually, because like JJ's not going to have the information that Rimato has equal Serena progress.
Yeah, the fact that he's going to click 4 bosses here will occlude that.
But also, Rimato is just going to get 7 shines and a secret next shine. So, I don't know. A little rough. JJ clicks 4 bosses away. What did JJ do? He could do Rico 2 right now. Or the 2 from 5. It might actually scare Rimato into thinking it's Serena, like they're in Serena together. Oh wait, JJ hasn't even done Serena 2.
Yep, he's gonna have to do Serena 2 and Hidden in Serena.
That was key. Yeah. Rimato having a Manta. JJ having whatevers. Serena are hard.
They are, especially under pressure. JJ gets in.
This is certainly a the Mantas today have been off, but it's really hard. Honestly, like when you're in a bingo as opposed to a run, Manta just becomes a lot harder. I don't know why. It might be because you're like not trying, like you're not on guard as well as like if you would be in a run, you know? I don't know. I think Rimato can honestly almost win the game just by deep committing to Serena. Like he'll get 2 from 5. Well, he needs to Rico 2, but he could do 2 from 5, Serena 4 hidden in Serena, 5 secrets and 9 pipes. And 7 shines and secrets. So I actually think Rimato can just win the game with Serena right now. If he needs JJ needs to defend 2 from 5 and also defend like Serena goals.
How's JJ going to defend 2 from 5 right now? He's going to have 2 in Serena. He's going to have 2 in Gelato and 2 in Bianca, which is
2 in Pianta. He did Pianta.
Oh, and 2 in Pianta, yes.
So he needs Rico 2.
Yeah, they both need Rico 2, and Rimato needs Serena 2 here.
So, like, if you're JJ, do you keep going in Serena right now, or do you do 2 from 5? I don't know. It's kind of a tough call.
You have time. Do you have time to do Rico 2 here?
I think because of the whenever, no. If it was open, yes.
But if it was open, you would have had 2 from 5 because you would have had 2 in Pinna. 2 in Pinna.
Yeah, I don't know.
Entering 2 hidden here.
So Rimato will still get 7 shines and a secret out of this, and 5 secrets, and also just conceals progress. So it really isn't. I'd actually argue it's better for Rimato than JJ, in a way.
Depends on what Rimato does after this. If Rimato goes for 2 from 5, then yes, very good for Rimato. If Rimato's just doing this for 7 in secrets and like Serena access, right? But if he goes back in and tries to get hidden in Serena, as he clicks away 7 in secrets here, he goes back in for hidden Serena in 2. That's not ideal. If he goes for 3, a Serena 3, that is still good for.
That would be a ballsy call, and I would honestly, I'd like that call a lot, honestly. Oh, he's going for 2 from 5.
2 from 5 here, making the right call.
Yeah.
And then Rimato wins with Serena commit, does he not?
I mean, he's going to have options.
Now you'll get 5 secrets out of that. So this will get him to 9 goals. 5 secrets will get him to 10. And he will get 2 hiddens from 5. Will get him to 11. If JJ remains in Serena, JJ will get 9 pipes and Serena 4 hidden in advance of Rimato.
But like, you also have to. I mean, like I think you're kind of screwed if you're JJ in this match. So you're behind to blues. You're behind to both bells. 16 Noki, you even have to go back to do 1 more shine. You're losing 2 from 5 right now.
Yep.
100 from Gelato. You can't afford to do, but Rimato can. Like, Rimato's going to have so many goals, he can say, like, yeah, I'm going to make this part of my win con. 6 reds, you're behind. 12 Noki, you're behind. Sandber Blues, you have that, you're just delaying it. 12 from Delfino, you're behind. 9 Pipes, even. 5 Secrets, you're behind. I just don't see a way. I don't see a way he wins.
How is 9 Pipes even? JJ has 3 pipes. Plus,
okay, it's not even, but they both have access. They both have access to like Serena 4s, dude. So maybe it's not even, but like, I don't know. I'm not feeling too good for Mr. JJ here. I think this is the point in the match you start crying.
He's immediately heading back to Serena. Meanwhile, Rimato going for Noki.
Oh,
this
man.
is a strong call from Rimato if he ends up going to Noki as JJ is attempting to reap Serena value. Because then all that value of that gelato commit, or rather for 16 Noki Blues, goes away. But no, Rimato's trading for, and then it's going to go do Chuckster and then off to Noki.
This really only requires JJ to do Gelato Sand. It's like,
right, but even then, right? He has to make to do it now, right? He needs to finish out 3 and then go do Sand now.
Like, there's not enough time when you see 12 Noki Blues light up for you to, like, go. Like, it's a minute. It's about a minute plus travel time. Plus, theoretically, you have to exit area.
Yeah.
So,
JJ needs to make the call now. And if JJ goes back into Serena, then probably not going to happen.
I think he can... no, yeah, he has to go right now. I was going to say maybe it's time for Serena 4, but there's no way. And I don't know. I don't know how you know that if you're JJ. It's just, it kind of just has to be an intuition thing.
He's going.
He realizes it. Honestly, I think he should do Gelato 1R for the red coin. He has the time. He might just want to go for the secure, which honestly is fair. You need reds. I mean, I don't know. You don't have a lot of reds. No, wait, you have 4 reds. Yeah, you do Gelato 1R. I think you need to. He'll have Sandbird, he'll have Bianco 4, Serena 2R, and Gelato 1R.
Yep, that'll make it 4.
Going for the Sandshine, which honestly is fair.
Oh. Nope. Jukin.
Is JJ like listening to this?
Yeah, I know, right? These jukes are timely.
He's like, oh, we're like, oh, he needs to go to Gelato right now.
Keep your eye on that blue counter, folks. Rimato entered with 0 blues. 4 more for 12, and another 4 for 16.
Yep. So what will benefit JJ is he can just click this and Rimato will not know it's... So JJ needs to just keep delaying Sandbird Blues. He needs to delay that for like another 5 minutes at least and hope Rimato is like, oh, Noki 3 is a red.
Hang on. You said JJ is going to be able to click 16 Noki Blues or 5 shines from Gelato, and Rimato is going to have no idea? Rimato's going to have 100% of an idea.
Like, if Rimato gets 12 Noki Blues first, you see what I'm saying? And then JJ
clicks 12 Noki Blues. Well, the odd thing is like, if you click 12 Noki Blues, is Rimato delaying 12 Noki Blues?
No. Oh, no. Wait.
This is so big brain from Rimato. If Rimato is delaying 12 Noki Blues right now, or rather, oh no, Rimato missed one.
There's no way. Okay. There's no way you delay this against JJ.
Yeah, Rimato clicks it with this blue. Okay.
So, JJ can probably... Okay, I would have liked if JJ delayed that,
Yeah, JJ should have delayed that a little more.
Because now Rimato probably just knows that was Gelato.
Yeah, Rimato now knows that's Gelato.
I think that kind of revealed everything, which is kind of tragic. I think he should have just done Pachinko. Like, I understand being scared, right? Like it's scary. But, like, he had to just hold it for, like, just do the Pachinko and then, like, spawn the shine and then click it or something. Even then, I don't know.
5th red for JJ. Another Delfino shine on the books. So, like, Rimato's, I think, win condition right now is 60 totals. He's going to need another... He's going to need a little more. He's going to need... He traded in 10.
He could go to Serena and just
He's
win
at,
the game.
he's at 53 blues. So needs another 12.
Honestly, he can just go to Serena. Like Serena 4 hidden, 5 secrets, 9 pipes. You can get blues in Serena. I don't know. It's fine though.
JJ back and Bianco here.
Wait, he's doing Petey? What? Okay.
For another secret, I guess. Not sure what this gets you, other than
this might be JJ like throwing in the towel. Honestly, he's not even like routing in blues. This is kind of wild, honestly. Yeah, I think this is kind of a light forfeit's a good term. I don't know. I can't. Like, I don't want to accuse anyone of throwing, but like, JJ can't think this is like the play. Can he?
All right, so like 5 shines and secrets is tough. You saw the 7 shines and secrets click. You need a 5th secret. You have Serena, you have Gelato, you have Bianco. So you got a 2nd in Bianco and a 2nd in Serena. Like, this is like the most outside chance, but you kind of need it. Meanwhile, Rimato's and Pianta's going to finish out 65 here.
You have to do but like you have to do everything if you're JJ. He's not even picking.
Yeah, no, you have to do everything. And but like this is like this like okay. Pinna unlock cutscene plus Mecha Bowser versus Bianco 5.
It would be faster because Bianco 6 is so slow.
Bianco 6 is basically just an auto scroller. You are right.
So like, yeah, this doesn't, and you probably need progress towards bells, and yeah, this can't be the play. It can't. It just
yeah,
can't
and you kind of want to make a call for that, so you can like maybe do both bells and something like that. Rimato gonna do jelly skip here, 65 clicked away. Should just do. Gonna go do grass pipe, another red coin for Mr. Rimato.
I think that's only 5. So JJ, if he does a red after this, can still.
And then I guess you commit to Serena if you're Rimato? Or you commit to Delfinos?
I mean, 12 Delfinos is your goal at this point. Like, okay, JJ needs to secure 6 red. He should just do Lily Pad right now. Or Grass Pipe's going to be obstructed by the Pinna cutscene. But he's opting to do... I assume this is going to be Bianco 6. He really should just do Bianco 3R, but I don't think he's going to make that call at this point. I think he's just committing to these secrets, which just... I don't know. I don't know.
Making the call for secrets, yep.
So Rimato will get 6 reds and 12 from Delfino, and that's just his win con.
Yep. Can go do Lily Pad for a 6th red.
Yeah, and there's no way Rimato doesn't.
Fits in too well with his game plan.
So honestly, JJ's specialty is these like obscure deep plays, I think, but I just don't think the Gelato one was strong enough to work. It was a cute idea. It was a cute idea. If there was like, I don't know, if it, like, how much does Gelato really get you? Not enough. Like 5 from Gelato, Sandbird Blues.
Yeah. Clicks away all Sandbird Blues.
Rimato does not care. 6 reds for the Romastino, 13. And then from there, he just needs to do Delfino Shines.
He, in fact, does not need to do any more Delfino Shines. A trade should net him the victory. He Z-menued with 9 on the counter, including his trades, which means he needs to only trade after this the 20 that he has in his inventory to win the match.
Yeah, so I think this play just wasn't strong enough by JJ, and it conceded way too much. It could have.
Yeah. Which is what I said at the very beginning, right? Is I said, like, the gelato play is cute, but I think you just lose out on too much on the rest of the card here. 6 reds clicked away from Rimato. JJ heading back into Serena.
Yep.
For Serena 4.
Will Rimato BM? Okay, he BM'd against Samu last season in the finals. Will he do something? Nah, he's just
he wants to put the nail in the coffin here.
God damn it, Rimato. I'm not talking to Rimato after this. Keep him.
Well, Sunshine fans and bingo enthusiasts, your Season 2 Division 1 champion is yet again Rimato 13 with the 2-time repeat win. 2-0.
Yeah, pretty dominating. Like, JJ did not... JJ could have... Honestly, I think JJ looked better in the row control than in this match. I understand not wanting to be him if you're Rimato. Like you said multiple times, you didn't have the best season, so want to clean it out. Yo, what's up, JJ?
Hello, Mr. JJ.
I didn't want Rimato to end because I wanted to attempt Lighthouse for the first time, and I never got the chance to do it. Then I started clicking off goals because I was gonna do my 5 secrets, and then I was gonna go and do Lighthouse. But then ended up not working out.
So this was a match that happened.
It was a match.
You know, I think the gelato play, it was cute. We were kind of memeing about it at the beginning, but like you did it. And I think it would have maybe been stronger like if it was just better on the card, but I think it just conceded too much.
I didn't think gelato was gonna take as long as it did, and that was my downfall.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I just mistimed my whole thing because I had it all planned out. Like I was gonna do 4 floodless and like Pachinko or something. But then I realized I wasn't even gonna get 4 floodless in time. So
yeah, and then you lost 3 reds, which was
I knew I would lose 4 reds as soon as like the time was ticking. I'm like, oh yeah,
I mean, to be fair, it was like you also lost like a minute in Manta, so that probably did not help.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
What's up, Rimato? Congrats. On your 2-time
bingo league champion status in Division 1. Let's talk starts on this card out of the draft. Rimato, you sort of had this very, very, very clear path that you sort of set out for yourself from the get-go. JJ, yours was a little less clear, but you tried to make it work with a Pianta 3 start. Let's start with you, JJ. Talk us through the draft and your initial route.
Well, initially, I felt like Serena was very, very strong in this card, and I still believe that is because I feel like I'm ahead to all the rest of the goals besides Lighthouse. Because I was gonna finish out 5 secrets of new Lighthouse, and unless he decides to do 100 in Gelato or something, but
he actually had equal Serena progress as you.
He did.
Yeah,
he had Serena. Okay.
His 7th shine in a secret was Serena 2.
Okay. Well, I had Serena 3.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So I guess you were a shine ahead.
Yeah. The main thing was I just mistimed. I didn't count correctly. Like I felt like getting 4 in Gelato would be like enough, and then I could just go and rush all my draft goals. But it ended up just not working out.
Yeah. Rimato, did you read JJ's Gelato play? I think the 16 Noki click was too soon. I think you should have waited like 30 seconds. Because I think that kind of revealed. Yeah. Rimato says he realized it once he clicked 16, which, yeah, we were saying that the 16 click was just too soon.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. We were saying, like, it could be a play, the 5 from Gelato, but...
I just didn't feel like I was going to win Penna with the goals that Rimato drafted, so I was trying to think of something that wasn't Penna.
No, Penna didn't have a lot of value, but also I think you should have just committed harder to Serena. 2 from 5 was rough to lose, but if you didn't do that, Rimato would have won hidden, so... I don't know. Yeah. Like, losing 3 reds, I think, was, like, the tough thing.
Yeah, because again, I wish I had timed it better because I thought I was like safely in the clear. I was gonna click it off with like an extra like minute or two to spare, and then yeah, I ended up just not even being able to do it.
Yeah.
Um, I don't
What
think
was
there
it?
was a way I could have gotten 3 reds the whole thing.
Why did you do Bianco 5 at the end? Was that just like
Secrets, like
we thought it was a tough? I don't know. We thought
We
Manta
were,
was
we
our.
were debating between that and unlocking Pinna, doing Pinna 1, Pinna 2 over Bianco 5,
I think that's
Bianco
faster,
uh,
honestly.
Bianco 6. Because like Bianco 6, as Jeff was saying, Bianco 6 is a slow secret. Pinna
that's
2 is
true.
fast. And I think net the cutscene plus mecha maybe about the same as PD. And then you're backed up for like both bells or lighthouse. Like you've made some progression to that.
Well,
And
I was planning. I wasn't gonna go for both bells because he clicked off one hidden in Pinna, so I didn't think there was any point of even attempting to try and do Pinna 1 through 4. Like, might as well just go for lighthouse at that point.
Yeah.
And yeah, I knew like either Pinna or Bianco was close. I ended up just deciding Bianco in the end.
Yeah.
I don't think that made too much of an impact.
Yeah.
6 reds was also somewhat close. I was like debating if I wanted to do reds, but there was just too many things I needed to do.
You needed everything, and you could not
Yeah.
protect everything. You needed like so much at the end that I just didn't see. Like I didn't see how it would work. You need blues and Delfino blue trades, but that's a hard call to make when Serena's still open. Also, Rimato could have just done random BS and done 100 from Gelato, like with Bell Shines.
Yeah, two from five. I feel like is what really hurt me. Like I
That
felt
hurt,
like I
yeah.
had somewhat of a chance, and then 2 from 5. I didn't think there was any way I could recover from that.
The 2 from 5 was pretty brutal. I thought you were favored for it because of the Pianta, but
I know.
Rimato
I
was
thought
pretty
I
well
was as
covered.
well, and then like we clicked it off, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm not favored for this.
yeah, and like Ramato's draft just set him up for so well. Like being able, as we were commenting, like just entering Pinna got you all 5 of your draft goals in like
Yeah,
5 minutes, and at that point, the rest of the card was set up so well for him with being able to contest 7 in secrets, which we felt was like a greedy draft. 5 secrets left on the card. You could transition to reds and 2 from 5 and blues, etc., etc. So
7 secrets was like something that I didn't consider. I just saw like, oh, Serena 7 in secrets, like that was the main thing. But then because I drafted one hit in Serena because I wanted all of Serena, and I felt like that was like the goal to get for that. Um, and I needed like one more. I probably should have drafted like I don't even know what else I should have drafted. Like maybe was Red Hoverless drafted yet?
That was we were saying like 40 totals, 4 bosses. Honestly, could have been fine. 100 from Gelato to like throw Rimato off, maybe. 7 in secret is just like not possible. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not possible
It's
in 30 minutes.
possible if you rush it.
Yeah, and do you want to rush it? Like, probably
No,
not.
it's not like it's reasonable with like a 2 from 5 play, but like again, that's like 2 goals for so much time.
Yeah, we were thinking you should have taken Hidden Pinna or 2 in Rinse Hoverless once he showed the Pinna stuff.
I mean, at that point, like I didn't think that I should have drafted that. Like if he clicks off like 5 birds and 5 link, like there's no reason for me to go all the way through Pinna, get 3 shines in Pinna just for a shine.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough.
The second game was our first game was a lot closer than this one. This one I just mistimed my entire draft phase, and that costed me.
I thought your row control was actually a lot better. I thought that was a very close match. It just came down to the uniques play. So
Yeah.
like a good series overall. Um, you know, second place is nothing to be sad about at all.
Yeah, I said that at the beginning, like, or at least in the podcast, was even if I lose to Rimato, like being able to get second, I'm very proud of in
Yeah,
of itself.
it's huge. Like, especially like this season, I think like there was like more
Compared to the
people.
last season, I don't remember season, but I definitely feel like I improved a lot this season, and I'm happy with that.
This was a good season for me. Like, you had some very strong matches. Like, the ones against SM, the Danny match. So lots of good stuff. Good improvement. Rimato arguably would say he had like kind of a mixed season, but still came out on top as the bingo champion. Any thoughts on your season, Rimato?
Oh, Rimato's been typing.
He's been typing.
Yeah, Rimato kind of afraid that JJ would rush 40 tolls to try to throw him off, but then Rimato thought he would get something good in return, and his route, like we mentioned, sets him up well for pretty much everything on the card. Gets his whole draft. Rimato got all 5 goals in his draft. Could contest a lot of what JJ drafted, and then was doing well for the neutrals as well. 2 hidden reds and pin a hidden in 1 click. Rimato thought was very strong, and I would agree with that. I felt like JJ, you should have thought about 2 hidden reds or hidden in pinna. That was Jeff's thought, was hidden in pinna as one of those as part of your pair. The fact that Rimato got that double click was rough, and I would have preferred like 2 hidden reds hoverless together with hidden in Serena, or just like 2 hidden reds hoverless with anything you were doing. You would track 3 reds and being able to, and like Rimato getting 5 bluebirds, 5 links on the second go around gave you like all this opportunity to pluck up. Yep, I'll get 2 hidden reds hoverless, and I'll get like 3 secrets or something else like that would fit together well.
Rimato says he's pretty happy with this season, dropping the 2 games, which was against Trey and Samurai Man. He says was not great, but got him back into focusing on bingo, which is true. I think people were kind of catching up to Rimato throughout the season, so getting back on that, the top spot was very strong. Rimato says the main regret for him was the quality of his wins were not what he preferred to have, but it's understandable. So I think it was a successful season. Rimato says he played better than he did against SM and Larby, and I actually completely agree. These looked like very dominating wins.
I feel like it's just mainly because, at least for the most part, Rimato, because it's shown in like past matches when Rimato is like talking in chat when I'm playing, he's like, "Oh, I would just do this. Like, it's a simple counter." Like, Rimato knew basically like my entire play style. I feel like he just knows like if I just do whatever, he'll just be like, "Oh, I could just get this goal," and then I'd be perfectly comfortable.
And there wasn't like any like insane secret stuff you could do on this that I don't think Rimato.
No.
Like I feel like Rimato could read everything. Like the gelato stuff, obviously you could disguise, but it's just not strong enough where it's good, I think.
Yeah.
So it was just not your card, I think.
The first one was definitely like I had a lot of potential to win that one. This one I was struggling to find like a comfortable 13 goals since the beginning of the match.
Yep. It was, and then you needed to protect like everything at the end. Blues, Serena.
And that gave Rimato the luxury of just picking whatever win con he desired.
But yeah, I think that's all we got for Div 1. If anyone has any, unless Rimato's still typing something. JJ, any final thoughts?
Not really. Nothing I've already said. Like, I'm just happy with how I played overall. Unfortunate way to go out because I definitely felt like I could have played better in the final matches, but I'm just very happy with how I improved over this season and like how I developed my own like quote unquote play style of just like playing in secret.
Yeah. I hope you come back for season 3 because I think it was very fun to watch you play and should be interesting.
I agree, and Rimato agrees as well. We're saying JJ's a scary opponent. I prepared a lot for the final, trying to figure out how to counter him, and says GG's to you.
Yeah, GG's. This is fun. One day I'll break. This is a new curse, I guess. Because I don't think I've yet to beat Rimato.
I think everyone has a mental block against Rimato, so don't lose too much sleep over it.
I don't consider this a curse. I just consider like Rimato's too good.
Lego, you want to take it away?
Of course. Well, GG's to you, JJ, and congratulations again to Rimato, 2-time Super Mario Sunshine Bingo League champion, winning the the cash prize at the very end. This may be the end for Division 1, but don't forget, we have Division 2. Peaches versus MD Mason. The top 2 seeds coming out of Division 2 are going to clash in a best-of-3 set. It all kicks off in a short 30 minutes over on Bingothon. I think they are not live yet, so we can't raid. Oh, we'll raid over to them anyway. I was going to say, I don't know if they're live yet, but definitely make sure to be there for the kickoff of the Peaches versus Mason Division 2 final set. It will be draft, and that best-of-3 set will be played off games 1 and 2, 1:30 and 3 p.m. Pacific, 4:30 and 6 p.m. Eastern. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your afternoon and evening, and we'll see you again for next season.